Peace, fam. It's your brother Cool. Peace, fam. It's your brother Cool. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has their own challenges they got to deal with in order to progress to their higher selves. I've been nation building for about 4 years now. Um, and you know what I'm saying? I'm meeting new people every day who are people who are more and more awakened or aware of what's going on in the system. So I wanted to make this video to express the why. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why am I nation building? Why? What motivated me? What inspired me to want to nation build? My father, before I left to move to Washington, he told me, and I know this was one of the hardest things he ever had to tell me, because no father should ever have to tell his children, what he had to tell me before I left, which was, he's been here for 30 years. And when he goes, he has nothing to leave behind. And pretty much it'll be on, it's on me to make something happen. I can see the sadness in his, in his eyes, and just, his whole aura when he was telling me that, and that was a tough pill for me to swallow, because it was a tough pill for him to swallow. And so, once I experienced that, I made up in my mind that I will never put myself in a situation where I tell my children that, what I'm saying, that if I go, I have nothing to leave behind for them. So that was my motivation to nation build, to understand how this system operates, a system that affects us every day on a daily basis. How does this shit work? Nobody knows how it works. You know what I'm saying? So how can we make changes in our lives if we don't even know how to manipulate the system that's using us? We don't even know how it's working, why it's working, and what is it working for? What is its agenda? Nobody cares to know. Y'all still stuck on Donald Trump. Who's going to be the, whatever's going on with the United States? I don't care. They're a company. They have nothing to do with actual real life, natural life. The United States is a company. So whatever they do is they're limited within their company. They're not America. So let them worry about their shit. That's like you worrying about McDonald's. You worried about who's going to be the new CEO of McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be the new CEO of Burger King? Who's going to be the new CEO of Target? Do you care? But everybody want to go crazy about who's going to be the CEO of the United States. I don't understand. But I digress from my main point. The why of nation building. I want kids one day. I want children one day. And I want to leave a legacy behind for them, I want to leave my mark on the world. I want to let this planet know that, hey, I was here. I made some noise. You know what I'm saying? So that's my purpose for creating a society. Not to mention, the United States is a Christian organization. So we're still dealing with slave masters. Nothing has changed. So we have to separate ourselves from the trap or the plantation. You got to get out the plantation. People still stuck in the plantation. You're still plugged in to the matrix. You understand what I'm saying? And anyone who's still plugged in is a potential agent, whether you know it or not. But ignorance of the law is no excuse. So my thing for nation building was, we can have our own. We don't need a middleman. This whole society is based on middlemen. You need a middleman for everything. You get a car, you need a middleman for insurance. You go to church, you need a middleman to connect you to God. You go to a job, you need a middleman to interview you to get the job. You get your paycheck, there's a middleman taking money out of your check before it even gets into your account. Everywhere you go, there is a middleman. We need to remove the middleman. Remove the middleman. And we need to start becoming more self-governing amongst ourselves, individually and both collectively as people. That's the only way this shit's gonna rock. We gotta do it collectively. It's cool to know a couple laws here and there, but you're not gonna move no mountains by yourself. You need a whole collective. You need a family of like-minded, strong, vibrational, high vibration individuals who are passionate about this shit the same way I am. Not just it's because it's the cool thing to do. This is the new fad. The new fad. This is not a fad. What I'm talking about is 100, 200, 300 years down the line of development. You know what I'm saying? I'm very honored that I get to play a role in the founding of this. But damn, man, imagine 300 years from now where Sunel Republic will be. I'm fucking excited about that. All right. And so the reason to have our own Juro society is so that we can deal with our own amongst our own without any foreign interference. You know what I'm saying? So the goal, so the game plan, which I've already established, is the Sunel Tribal Court. Right? Sunel Tribal Court. Every nation should have their own court, so that when they're interfacing with the United States, you know what I'm saying, you can interface with them as entity to entity rather than a human being trying to interface with an entity. All right, that's where we're going wrong. We don't need to be wasting our time as human beings arguing with corpses. We should have our own corpses set up to deal with that, corpse to corpse, while we can continue our spiritual progression. You understand what I'm saying? So world court, international court. That's the next level. That's where we need to step our game up to. Yeah, I'm not just talking about my nation. I'm talking to everyone who is nation building right now. If you haven't done it already, you need to get yourself a tribal court so you can start interfacing properly with these Romans. It makes no sense for us to have to go and file our shit in their courtroom. You know what I'm saying? I understand giving them notice. We can give them notice, but we should be giving them notice from a foreign jurisdiction, from our own institution. Our institution should be giving them notice, not us personally as human beings. We should not have to walk into their courtrooms anymore. So I'm setting shit up in a way where that shit is going to be done. That shit will be done. We won't even have to save face. We just send them an affidavit right on back. Hey, this is a foreign jurisdiction. Have a nice day. Discharge this shit and kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we all need to get to. Full autonomous governance. All right? Of self. We do everything ourselves. If there's an issue, you know what I'm saying, we deal with it amongst ourselves. If we need car insurance, we save money amongst ourselves and we make a car insurance account so that if anything happens, everyone's good. Everything that you pay a middleman to do, we need to do it on our own now. That same thing for food. We need to grow our own foods. We need to start creating our own clothes, our own brand, start rocking our own symbolisms. Right? Our own flag. Flying our own flag. Alright? I'm so excited, man. This is just the beginning. But that's my why for nation building. Is because I'm sick and tired of people talking about how sick and tired they are of being sick and tired. And all they want to talk about is how sick and tired they are, rather than the actual solution. It's kind of like you tell people we're doomed, and then you don't give them like a out or some type of way to say, hey, shit is fucked up, but this is not, the end of all. There's still a way out. There's still a way out, y'all. We're not trapped in the United States. We're not. And if you really honestly, truly have questions, call me or send me an email at Ku Amare Sutel QUAMAHRESUTEL@gmail.com. Or you can just hit me up on my cell, man. Or woman. Alright? 206-899-6972. Like, that's how transparent I want to be about this. You can reach out to me if you have questions about what the fuck you mean, starting your own society. Yes. We're not paying taxes. I haven't been paying taxes for about a year now. Majority of the people in my society are not paying taxes, except for maybe a handful who haven't completed their processes yet. But me and my crew have all done the process already.